Good evening. I had to figure out how to turn that music off. How's everyone doing?
Good, good. And you?
Good. I'm doing fantastic. Let's give it a minute here. I want to just retweet this room. Let's see how many people we can get in here, and then we'll get going. All right.
Sounds good. What's up, buddy?
Not much, Mikey. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Just running around with like a chicken with my head cut off. Just got home and trying to do a bunch of stuff, but I'm here. I made it.
Awesome. Yeah, you said you'd be a few minutes late. I wasn't expecting you to pop up right away.
Yeah, I'm trying to multitask for a little bit, but I'm here and it usually takes a couple minutes to get the room filled up anyway, so I got some time, I think.
Awesome. All right. If everyone wants to retweet the room, let's get it out there. Share. We're going to get started in 2 minutes. All right. Welcome to Live and In Person. We do these spaces every Thursday night. My name is Scott Smith, otherwise known as Ace Overkill. Tonight, we have SmartChain Poker joining us, and I'm going to let you guys introduce yourselves here in just a second, but super excited to hear what's going on with you guys. I checked out your website. I'm very interested in what's going on here, and I think everyone that's listening will be as well. So let's start with introductions. So who would like to go first?
Yes, I can go first. I am Diego van Winkel from Belgium. I am one of the owners from SmartChain Poker.
Nice to meet you, Diego.
Nice to meet you.
So tell us a little bit about, who you are and how long you've been in crypto or Web3.
I am in crypto already for 4 years. Before I started with crypto, I had my own business, a snack bar. I had it for 4 years. I started. We started to work on SmartChain Poker in April 2022. Already almost 1 year, but we launched last month.
Nice. Well, before we get into SmartChain Poker, let's just get the introductions out of the way. Who'd like to go next, Mikey or? I don't want to mess up the name, so
Sure.
I'm not.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
no worries. That's Neil's down there. We also have RJ. RJ's part of the team as well. Yeah, so I'm Mikey. Been in crypto a little over a year and a half, close to 2 years now, and just learning every day, really. Trying to make connections and meet awesome people like yourselves, and just keep going forward. So yeah, I'm helping Smart Chain Poker out with some of their social media and marketing stuff.
Awesome. Awesome. Niels, would you like to go next?
Yeah, of course. Thanks. I am Niels Jonker from Amsterdam, the Netherlands, and also a co-owner of Smart Chain Poker. I think I'm a little over 2 years now in crypto, and next to that, a big poker enthusiast. And yeah, happy to join this new project.
Awesome. Awesome. And I did send RJ an invite to speak. I'm not sure if he can, but if he can, you're more than welcome to jump up. So awesome. So you guys are fairly new, 4 years, 2 years, and 2 years in the space. The project is almost a year old, which is very unique in this market. A lot of projects aren't making it, right? So, here you guys are coming up on a year, or have you hit a year yet?
No, we started to work on the project in April, almost 1 year ago. But we launched the
Okay.
project 1 month ago.
Oh, all right. All right. Cool. So, what is the thought process behind SmartChain Poker? Why did you feel like there was a need in Web3 to bring this to market?
Because we created a unique system we have a deflectionary coin behind the poker. We saw some places where you can poker with crypto, but on the Binance Smart Chain, we didn't saw a poker place where you can that they sorry, I'm Dutch. We
Hey, no worries. Calm down, relax. It's all good. You know, all good fun, man. We're gonna keep it light and easy going. I'm not gonna, ask you for your firstborn, right? It's all good.
no, this was we didn't saw on the Binance Smart Chain a poker project with their own coin behind it, and we think we have something unique. A coin with the utility poker. Every game there gets tokens burned, and with every transfer, with every transaction, also a part of the tax get burns. Dus the supply gets every day less and less.
Nice. So, how long has the token been around? Is that also about a month, or have you had the token for a little longer than that?
The token is launched on January 14th.
Okay. So yeah, coming up on a month. So we have a BNB token. What is the total supply of the token?
5 million.
Right. And it's deflationary, meaning that it's going to get burnt as you go. And that's through gameplay. Is that correct?
Yes, through gameplay and through the transfers, the transactions. Buy and sell
All
has
right.
also 5% tax, and a part of the tax get burned. In the first month, we burned already 2.2% of the total supply.
All right, nice. So, just out of curiosity, and it's just me thinking, what is the ante to join a game of poker? How many tokens?
We have different limits. You can start a game from the minimum is 110 tokens. That's now something around $1.30. But we have also high limit games. We have games for everyone, for everyone their limits.
All right. So, with it being deflationary and not being a overwhelmingly large supply, and your liquidity is currently putting 110 tokens right around $1. Are you guys concerned that you're going to limit your exposure because of that? At some point, if the bull run takes off, do you feel like, the tokens are going to get burnt to a point where the value of the tokens are going to go up, which is what we all hope for, right? But, it's going to get almost unaffordable to play.
No, because then also the minimum limit from the games get lower. Just let's say the price goes to 2 cents, then the minimum is 50 SEP to start.
Okay. And then, of course, you'll be able to fractionize the token if it goes, above $1, right?
Yes.
Absolutely. Awesome. So, I know we talked about having you guys on Twitter, and I think this would be an awesome option to go on YouTube with, because then, we could set up an account and we could go in and we could actually show how the gameplay works, how, the registration and all that. But, I like what you're doing. So the utility is playing the game. Anything else?
Yeah, can I jump in for a second?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so the main utility, or the only utility really, is the software, the poker games. But within that, there's different types of things you can do. There's different types of tournaments. There's cash games. There's like an option called a spin and go, which is basically a wheel spins around, and whatever it lands on, like it's a 2x, a 6x, a 10x. So that's what you're playing for. Like what you're buying, say your buying was 250, it's x2, so it's 500. So there's a bunch of different in-game options, and also daily tournaments, and then there's weekly tournaments. Like we do a free roll tournament every Friday, and then on the weekend on Saturday we do a tournament to get into the Sunday High Roller tournament. So like if you win that tournament, you get a ticket to go to the High Roll tournament on Sunday. So as far as the utility goes, like I said, the main thing is the software, the poker. But within that, there's just so many different things you can do.
Right. And, I mean, we're seeing a lot of online gameplay and gambling here in the US, right? You guys are obviously basing this out of another country. I'm not sure if it's Amsterdam or where that is, and that'll be a question I'll ask you in a minute. But the one thing I do have to give you guys props on is you have this platform already available for Mac, Windows, Android, and iOS. So you're pretty much giving the versatility for anyone to play it on any platform they choose, which is pretty awesome. That's amazing.
At this
Yeah.
moment, we only have the HTLM version. This you can play on every device, but the apps are coming in the second quarter this year.
Okay. So it's playing off of a web browser then, right?
Yes, at the moment, yes.
Okay, I gotcha. All right, cool. So let's start. We go to Pancake Swap. We buy your token. Any taxes we need to make sure that people are aware of?
There is 5% buy tax and 6% sell tax.
Okay, and how are those taxes getting dispersed? Are they going for development? Are they going for liquidity? Is there any kind of reflection? Is a percentage of it getting burned?
2.5% goes to buyback and burn, and for liquidity. 1.5% goes to marketing, and 1% goes to development. And 6% it's the same, only 1% more goes to liquidity.
Okay, so first let's start with what country is the project based out of? Where are you guys operating out of?
I am from Belgium and Niels is from the Netherlands.
Okay, so I'm guess you have to kind of pick one place to, if you have to say is the home base for the project. Which would it be?
Gonna be Belgium.
Okay. All right. Cool. So, the reason I asked that is I know here in the US, to launch a platform like this, utilizing the tokens the way you're utilizing them, there's a lot of things that would send up red flags, at least within the US, right? And those would be, first, you're putting a value to your token by, having it converted to a cash value. And then also, second, being able to gamble that. So there's issues with the SEC, and then there's issues with the Gaming Commission. When you're working out of another country, you don't seem to have those issues depending on the country you're working out of. So, that's why I wanted to just clarify that a little bit. But what about income for the team? So this project, you have money that you're setting aside for further development of the project, but how is the team going to yield a income to make this long lasting, to make it worth your while, right? Because, to make any project go on, you want to be able to make it worthwhile, correct?
True. The percent for development is also for the team included. It's for the development team. It's for
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So 1% of all the buys and sells is going to development in the team, and it's getting dispersed that way.
True.
I gotcha.
And we have also on the poker games a fee, and from this fee, 20% also goes to the team.
Okay, there you go. So now, what is the fee to enter a game?
It's 10%. 25% from this 10% got burned immediately. 20% goes to the software creators. 20% to the team. 25% the player himself can earn it back. and 10% goes to the referral. We have an affiliate system that if you invite people, you get 10% commission from the games from your invites.
Okay, so to enter a game, I guess the entry fee is, let's just make it simple. Let's say it's 100 tokens. That's your initial pot that gets you into a game, correct?
Yes, then you pay 100 plus 10. The plus 10 is the fee.
I gotcha. And then from there, you can continue to wager just like regular poker.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, and I'm just curious, wouldn't it be, and maybe this is something for down the road, wouldn't it be better to have the entry fee be whatever the ante is for the game, and then you as a team take 10% of the pot at the end?
We decided to start like this, and because we are a deflectionary token, and we burn 25% of the fee. But when the supply falls below 4 million, then we're gonna drop the poker fee to 7.5%. And when we drop below 2.5 million, we drop it to 5%.
Okay.
And also,
All right.
also the people can earn 25% from this fee back every month, because when you play, you get points, reward points, and the more points you achieve, the higher your bonus rank is, and for every higher rank, you get higher percentage rake back.
I got you. All right. And, I'm just asking questions. It's not like, I'm saying there's a right or a wrong way. I'm just wondering, why this way rather than that way. So all good.
Yes.
All right. So, all right. We buy our tokens on Pancake Swap, right? Are you guys listed anywhere else other than Pancake Swap?
No, not yet. Only Pancake.
Okay. All right. And then once we've acquired our tokens, we can register on your website, which is smartchain-poker.com. Okay.
Yes.
And upon registration, then you get a login and you can log in and begin playing right away, correct?
You buy the tokens on PancakeSwap, and then you need to send them to the software address.
I gotcha. So you have to actually send them into the program, and then you have them available for use.
Yes, you first.
Yeah, so there's a. Go ahead, Dave. So there's a when you open up the software, there's a like a menu on the left. And one of the options is a cashier. I did make pizza. One of the options is a cashier, and in that you can withdraw, deposit, or transfer to their tokens. So with the deposit feature, there's an address right there, and you just send it to that address, and it instantaneously just shows up in your account as soon as you send it to that account. And then for withdrawals, it's the same thing. You just go in the software, you hit withdrawal, you set your amount, and then when you sign up, you put your wallet address in as part of the registration, and so that comes back to you right there.
Awesome. Now, when you make these transfers, because you're essentially transferring tokens from one address to another and vice versa, do the taxes, are they active for those transfers, or do you have them void for those transfers?
No, there is no tax. The software address is excluded from fees.
Perfect. Awesome. All right. Well, what else is there that we have not spoken about yet? Anything?
I think one of the things is that it's optional, like in the gameplay. You can like customize your own settings. So Diego or Mikey or RJ, it's on everyone's, like what your game style. So you can adjust the colors, the concept of the table, however you like it. And I think that's also something on most sites where I've been, gamble sites. It's all like it's one play, it's one house style, and we're able to you can change it to your own settings, your own likes.
Nice. I love that. That's really awesome. Okay,
Yeah.
so you said this earlier, and I just want you to explain it for everybody that will be listening tonight and in the future. You use the term deflectionary, not deflationary. So, do you want to explain that for everybody? Deflectionary.
Oh, sorry. I misspoke myself. It's inflationary.
Okay. I was going to say, because I think I saw that on your website as well, the term deflectionary, and I was, just wondering,
Yeah,
and maybe I saw it. I don't know.
that's also a typo. That's
Okay.
mistake from a Dutch guy.
It's all good. I mean, you just created a new word like, hodl or, you know,
True, it's gonna be the new hype.
There it is. Yeah. So it's right there. It's at the bottom, right before the app login. It says deflectionary token, insane buyback and burn mechanism. So I gotcha. All right, cool.
Put it on the list.
Yeah, put it on the list. Actually, leave it, man. Make it your own. Own it, right? Everyone else uses deflationary. We at SCP use deflectionary.
That's it, buddy. That's awesome.
Yeah, right. No, so you guys felt like there was a need for this. There's similar things like this on other networks, but there wasn't anything really competing to, or making a solid effort on the Binance network. Is there another reason why you decided to go on Binance and not another network? Like Polygon, or everyone seems to tend to veer towards Ethereum.
That's something for the future. Then we can go maybe to multiple networks. But I think the Binance is at the moment the most active network, and I think it's maybe the best to start with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so as far as the game goes, it makes a lot of sense. Ethereum really wouldn't, because of all the transactions that have to happen, right? So with Binance, your fees are substantially lower. You're right; it is, aside from Ethereum, probably the most active. And probably maybe even more active because there's smaller transactions, right? Because it's more affordable to do smaller transactions. So it makes a lot of sense. No, I like that. So we can customize the playing table and the screen however we like. Can we change the images? So if I'm playing Mikey, I can make him, like a cheerleader from the Philadelphia Eagles.
Not today. No, it's all PFPs. So you can put your own PFP up on there. One thing I wanted to mention was there is a wallet to wallet tax if you send it from one wallet to another. But if you transfer tokens in the game from one player to another player, there's no tax on that. So the easier way to do it to avoid the taxes is just to send it to another player throughout the game and just do it that way. So I just wanted to bring that up.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I'm so sorry. Diego did mention it. Yeah, Diego did mention that they actually had the fees turned off for that contract address where you submit your tokens to. So that is a plus.
Yeah, what I mean is like a player to player or a wallet to wallet, like if I wanted to send you SCP, instead of sending it to your Trust wallet, I would send it to you through the game, if that makes sense.
So if you're doing it within the game, there's no taxes.
Yep.
Nice. Nice little loophole there. I love that. Awesome.
Yeah, just incentive to have people play SCP. Get on there. There's no taxes if you just transfer to your friends and all that.
Right. All right. So let's talk about the games. You say you have a high roller game on Sundays, right? how do you become a high roller to be in that game? Or is it you have to win a tournament to become the high roller, and then once you do that, you're forever in that game?
So with the high roller tournament, it's based on the amount of chips it costs to play. So right now, our high roller limit is our most expensive game to get into. It's 1,000 SCP to play that game. So basically, anybody in that game, their buy-in is 1,000 SCP. So it's not like a title that you take home with you and all that because what if you lose? But basically, it's our big money games. Like you have your friends that play the $20. So this is that room in the casino that you look in but you can't go into kind of deal.
Right. So when you say that you gain entry into that game, that game is by invite only, or
Oh no,
if somebody
yeah,
just like, let's say I decide, hey, you know what, I want to throw $1,000, into SCP and jump in there and lose it all because I'm horrible at poker. I could be in the high roller game.
yeah, no, you definitely could. And please, if that's you, come on over. No, I'm just
That's
kidding.
that's
I'm just
right.
kidding.
Yeah, yeah. If you're good
You
at
know,
losing, man, we want you.
yeah. So it's an open tournament to anybody that has an amount in their account. So anybody can come in and join as long as you meet um, the 1,000 SCP. As long as you have that on the software, then you're welcome to play. What we do offer on Saturdays is we have two different tournaments that are 250 or 275 SCP to play in, and if you win that tournament, then you get a ticket to the high roller game. So you get basically comped admission to the high roller tournament, if that makes sense.
So you get 1,000 tokens if you want to enter the high roller, right?
Yeah, well, you get. I think. Are you still doing tickets, Diego, or did you change it to just SCP?
The welcomes bonus is in SCP, but the tickets for the ticket to high roll game that are tickets. Just you win a ticket
Yeah. So
and you can and with that ticket you can join on Sunday.
Okay. All right. Nice.
And I just wanted
So
to add that 1,000 SCP is around $12. Just
okay, I got
it's
you.
not that much.
Yeah, but you know what? There's something to be said about being called a high roller, right?
yeah, title over everything. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's definitely nice, and it is because if you look at kind of where the token price is at now, where it started, and where it's at now, it doesn't seem like a lot, but I mean, from where we started to where we're at, it's awesome. And to win, if you get into the high roller tournament and there's 15 people in there, you're easy walking away with 6,000 SCP, and that's just it's a great feeling. I mean, I'm a competitive guy by nature, so even if it was playing for $1 against 10 other people and I won it, I'd be like, yes, my dollar, Mikey High Roller, $1 guy. So it's the great feeling. But yeah, it's exciting, man. I'm excited. I came on to the team last week, but I've been playing for about a month now, and the software is great. It's real easy to use. I haven't had any issues putting money in, taking money out, transferring to other people, and I'm a fan of it. And I've been missing poker in my life for a long time, so it's good to have it back.
Absolutely. All right. So I will open up the floor if anybody wants to pop up and ask a question. I see RJ popped up. How you doing, RJ?
Oh, hey everyone. Hi, my name is RJ. Sorry about earlier. I was actually having issues with the mic. First time here. So yeah, I'm doing good and everything is good here with SmartChain Poker. And also, along with the discussion, I also wanted to add, just in case that like a developer or an NFT promoter would drop by into the recording, we also do efforts in accepting partnerships with other projects that may actually want to host their own tournaments for their community. We do screenings for those projects as well for the protection of our community members. So yeah, we're open to any partnerships, form of partnerships, as long as the program that's going to come in is going to be good and beneficial for our community members. So just wanted to add that in the table there. and we're really doing good in the marketing. So there's a lot of big things that's going to happen, and that's going to come our way here in SmartChain Poker.
So that's interesting. So tell me how that works. All right. Let's say, I come to you guys and I say, hey, you know what? We want to do something for our community and we want to have a Heroes poker tournament, right? Explain to me how this works for us.
Well, marketing wise, we do accept those options of having a partnership and having a project to host their own tournament for their own community, right? And along with that, our community members are open to join the tournament as well as they host it. We do have a lot of options in where marketing can be effective, and be exposed into within the software. We can post their banners within the software. We can make modifications into the table, perhaps like put their own logo into the table for their community members to see. And I think Diego also has other options and where other form of negotiations within the partnership can also be applied.
So sorry to cut in, RJ, but one thing that Diego had mentioned before, and he can touch on this a little bit, is the 10% fee, the rake fee to play in games. So if Heroes hosts a token, and Diego, correct me if I'm wrong with this, but Heroes will get a percentage of the rake fee directly to them based on whoever signs up for that tournament. So if it's 100 people or whatever, then they get that percentage. Is that accurate to say, Diego?
Yes. First of all, people, let's say it's for Heroes for Heroes, then people gonna get a link with referral Heroes. They're gonna all invite with this link, and they come in the Heroes team. From everyone from these people, you earn from every game 10%. We also gonna host a special Heroes tournament, and from that special tournament, you get 50% from the rakes. This 50-50.
Okay. And then we're playing for SCP token though, right? We can't substitute our token into that.
No, at this moment we're playing all for SCP, but we're looking into the option to add maybe partner coins later on.
I gotcha. All right. No, that's cool. That's good to know. Like I said, I'm out there to lose. I'm horrible at poker, but so it seems like you guys are underway pretty well. You have the iOS and Android apps coming along in the future, but everything is currently web-based. So even on mobile devices, you can play using the web browser. Where do you guys see yourselves going 6 months or a year down the road, or further for that matter? Because with most developers, they have a long-term vision in mind. I'd like to hear what you guys think, or what you guys want to achieve long-term.
Diego, you want to jump on that one? I kind of have my ideas and all that, but I think it's best if it comes from you,
Yes, we want to add in the future multiple other games where you can play against other people. Not like a casino that you play against a house, but same games like poker where you play against each other.
Okay. Anything else?
Not that I can think of right now.
All right. So let's say, I'm playing and, I'm down to my last few tokens. And in order for me to stay in the game, I need to have more than that. Can I offer up a back massage from Low Voltage as, to stay in the game?
Yeah, just send me a DM on that one. I got you good.
But if you run out of tokens, you can always we have weekly a free roll tournament where everyone can join for free.
Nice. No, I was just giving him a hard time. he's one of our devs. But
Yeah.
no, that sounds great. So anybody that wants to chime in, I know Niels hasn't talked a whole lot, but anybody wants to add anything that we might have missed? I know we kind of went through. We got buying the tokens, getting set up with and registering for the game, logging in, exchanging or sending your tokens to your wallet within the game, and then everything from that point where you upload your tokens is essentially no taxes. So I'm sure there's going to be a gas fee, but it's Binance, so it's not going to be a whole lot. And then within the game, you can transfer tokens from one player to another. You can wager them. Are we missing anything?
Yeah, as you were saying that, there's one thing that popped in my head. So Diego had kind of mentioned it a little bit. As you're playing the game, you're paying the rake fee, the 10% and all that. Well, you start off as a basic player, and then once you hit a certain amount of rake points, you level up, you tier up. So it's basic, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, or diamond, platinum and diamond, I believe. And once you get out of basic, each level goes up by 5%, and that's the kind of percentage you get back. So he had mentioned each player can get up to 25% back. That's kind of what that is. So if you get to the platinum or the diamond, I'm mixing them up a little bit in my head, but one of those gets you 25% back. But the thing about that is that every month, whatever your level you're at, it drops you down one. So if you were gold, you go down to silver. If you're silver, you go down to bronze. If you're bronze, you go back to basic. So nobody can get to that 25% level and stay in there without having to work for it.
I gotcha. So, well, the nice thing though with that is, as long as you continue to play, and stay active, you should not see yourself dropping off that much, right? You should be at least holding.
True.
Is that correct?
Yeah. So,
or safe to say?
Yeah.
All right. So if I go in and I lose a lot, I can eventually get the platinum status.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, let's try it. Let's do it.
Try.
I mean, except for the losing, well, definitely the more you play, the more the higher the rank that you actually get. So yeah, except for the losing part though.
Hey, Astro, I'm going to need a loan, buddy. Yeah, no. So that's cool. So you're awarding or rewarding people for being active and playing a game where they could potentially make money or tokens, I guess, and have fun doing it, right?
True.
Yeah.
Yes, well, actually, that's true. I also want to tap into that for a little bit. We don't just target to invite poker players, because this is the world of crypto. We're within the space. We also encourage people to buy some tokens on PancakeSwap. Try to hold on to the tokens, since this is a deflationary token. I mean, they can still take the advantage of not having themselves to experience the risks of staking, losing an impermanent loss. So by simply holding into the tokens, they can still make a little profit out of the tokens, because we do have taxes when they sell. So by simply holding into the tokens, still there is a margin of profit where everyone can still benefit from the SCP token.
Right. So, yeah, and as with every deflationary project, the token amount initially when launched is a set number, and the project can have in their tokenomics, like you guys do, a burn mechanism where it depletes the overall supply, where the matched liquidity in Binance doesn't deplete. So that just makes each token of SCP go up in value, provided there's no, major sell-offs or anything like that. But with every chart, people should understand that there's good entry points and good exit points. Now, if you're buying the token just to get in and play the game, that's one thing. If you're buying the token, like RJ was saying, to hold and have as a investment of sorts, you should take a look at where the chart is, make sure that you're buying at the right time, and, not buying after, it had a, I don't know, a 10x pump, right? You want to make sure you're waiting for that retraction, right? Because after a pump like that, it's always going to contract a little bit. It's going to consolidate. That's your entry point. If you're going to enter for those purposes. But if you're just entering to play the game, I mean, it really doesn't matter, does it? Diego, what's up?
I just want to add something. We didn't hold a pre-sale or a private sale. We provided all the liquidity to start ourselves. Just nobody has tokens from the beginning, and there are also no team tokens.
Nice. So when you guys launched, I love hearing that projects, supplied their own liquidity. Rather than doing a pre-sale or something along those lines. How much liquidity was initially offered to or paired to that 5 million tokens?
We started with 20,000 BUSD liquidity.
Nice. Okay, nice. And what is your current liquidity at now?
A little bit over 30,000 now.
That's pretty impressive. Just a little over a month old. Or about a month old, and you've got that much additional liquidity in there. That's pretty good.
Yes, and like I said before, also 2.2% is already burned from only taxes and games. The most is burned from games, from the game fee. Almost the whole day, 24 hours, there are games, and tokens goes out of circulation with every game. It's just for people that not playing poker. It's sit back and see the supply goes down and down, the available supply.
Nice. I love that. Awesome. So anybody have any questions, feel free to request to speak. We'll bring you up. We covered quite a bit. Love the fact that you guys added your own liquidity. It wasn't a pre-sale. That you pulled money together from people that bought in advance. I love that fact. I like the idea of the platform that you guys are utilizing your token for, and that platform helps support the deflationary aspect of the token itself. I think all of that's very well thought out. The game itself, the game platform looks awesome. I have to set up my own account. But like I was saying earlier, I mean, maybe we should talk about scheduling you guys to come on our YouTube platform, and we can go in and we can play a game, and you can see me lose in person. That might be
yes, a very good idea.
Because I mean, really, with what you guys are building here, I think that visual would make a big difference. People seeing the platform, seeing how nice and neat it is, and user friendly. And seeing how it works. That could be very cool.
Yes.
We
maybe noch something to add. We started, like I said, in April 2022 with a small group of people that liked to play poker, and we played on a free software, some games, and that's where the idea started to build this project. And then we worked 8 months very hard to get the software running, and also many projects promise there comes some software, but we have it ready, working and tested at launch. This also a big plus, I think. And we have also a KYC done with CoinLens. Just if we run with your money, they're gonna expose who we are.
Nice. And no liquidity lock though?
Liquidity is locked for 1 year to start with.
Okay, perfect. And where would someone find the contract address for SCP?
Yeah, so we're currently working on redoing our website and getting it kind of front and center. You're welcome to join the Telegram in the meantime, and we can provide it for you right there. But yeah, we're working on getting the web page updated and getting it right front and center for everybody. One thing I wanted to mention is that the software that SCP uses has been certified by iTech. iTech Labs is one of the biggest names in certifying gaming software for gambling and stuff like that. So it's all been certified so that it's all fair play. You can't do duplicate accounts. There's no way to rig the cards or anything like that. So it does have the certification for all that. So I know it can kind of be scary when you're thinking about, hey, online poker and all that, and is it safe or whatnot. But SCP has done all the work to kind of get their stuff verified and make sure that everybody that's playing the software has the same chance as the guy sitting next to him.
Awesome. I love to hear that. That's great, because if there was an algorithm, I'd want the inside scoop at least. You know.
Yeah, we'll go halves.
We'll go halves. Yeah. So awesome. So is there anything we missed? RJ, Niels, Diego, Mikey, we went over a lot of stuff here with what you guys are putting together and what you have out there. Is there anything that we could have missed in that whole segment we just did?
I think we covered pretty much everything, and I really appreciate Heroes for bringing us on and letting us talk about the project. It's so kind of you guys to be helping out, and I love it, man. Thank you guys so much.
Absolutely. And, like I said, I'll have to get myself some SCP and set up my account, and we have to have you back on, and we'll do it on YouTube where we can actually share the screen and show people, how the gameplay looks and how it goes, and everyone can watch me lose my tokens. Mikey's going to want to be in that game.
You never know, man. You never know. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good,
Yeah. Well, I will take it. But no, I like everything you're doing. I love the idea that you're, opening the platform up to other projects where if they want to have, a game, a tournament of sorts. And I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be a project either. It could also be, like corporations or businesses that, if they want to do, kind of like a employee, team building type of thing. I guess it wouldn't really be team building if you're playing against each other, but an employee activity where, a small company could come in and they have a company tournament and they could do that within your platform. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I do like that. I only suggest getting that contract address on your website and where to buy it on your website, because I was kind of looking throughout this whole hour that we've been on here and I couldn't find it, which is why I asked.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yep.
On the works of updating the website, have it front in there. And also I just also want to include this. I don't believe that we were able to add this during the discussion earlier, but SmartChain Poker does have a limited time promo offer wherein new players get to receive a welcome bonus worth 275 SCP tokens that can be seen in their balance. So from receiving the welcome bonus, they can make use of that amount or that balance to buy in their way inside the game. So we really encourage everyone to take advantage of the promo. Come and join while it's early, because it's just going to be for a limited time offer only.
Awesome. So in order to get that welcome bonus, how does that work? Do we just sign up and it automatically populates on our account, or do we have to sign up and deposit a certain number of tokens?
Well, that is correct. All you need to do is just to sign up for free. It's absolutely free. And after signing up, the system automatically adds were 275 SCP tokens, which will be seen into their balance. And not only that, so this is not only applicable to new registrations. It would also be applicable to those existing players that we already have in the community. So if you're already registered, you can also take advantage of inviting your friends, and if they sign up using your code or your referral code, right, you two actually receive that welcome bonus. So both of you receives worth 275 SCP tokens into your account balance. So that's a limited time promo that we do have going on right now, and yeah, we want everybody to take advantage of it.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess the better way to put it is, anybody that wants to gain that bonus, just reach out to me, and I'll get you a code, and you'll be able to get in there and get those free tokens.
Correct. Yeah.
No, I'm just teasing. But no, that's awesome. I love that. So, you're essentially opening the doors for anybody to pop in and get their feet wet and kind of get that taste of the program, how it works, the gameplay, the feel of the rooms, the personality of the people you're playing, right? It just yeah, I think that's awesome that you're doing that, and it's not costing a dime to get in there. But again, I think it's something I'm going to get signed up for, and I'm going to get logged in. I'm going to probably lose that 275 and end up buying some more tokens. But we will have to have you back on where we can share this live. I think that's going to be the way to go here. What do you guys think?
Yes, actually, absolutely. Nice idea.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, we've been going for just shy of an hour. Any closing statements?
Yes.
And
I want to say one more thing. You can only create one account each player, because the software immediately detects cheating. We had it, I think 1 week ago. We get a red flag in the software that somebody was cheating. He created 3 accounts to play. Dus there is no possibility to cheat.
so, and I'm curious as to what that algorithm, and I guess you don't want to share the security, but it has nothing to do with people in the same address, right? So if me and my wife wanted to jump on and play poker and on your platform, it wouldn't send up any red flags, right? It's not based on IP address or anything like that, correct?
That's one of them. That's gonna give the first red flag, and then we need to look further. Then we can look further. Are you playing on the same tables? Are you doing chip dumping to each other? But
I gotcha.
already when somebody plays on the same IP address, that's the first warning for look out. What happened? Oh.
Okay, so Heroes Queen's no longer allowed to play poker.
Yes, she is allowed. She is allowed as long as you don't play at the same tables and give chips to each other.
Yeah, I'd be stealing chips from her. Be like, honey, where's your phone? I need something, and yeah, clean her account out, transfer it to mine. No, all good. No, I appreciate that, and that's good to know that you're not playing on a table with 5 of the same people, right? Where it's like you against everyone else. So that's definitely a big plus. What else?
I just want to say one last thing, and then like you said, we're kind of hit that hour mark, but I think you touched on it. If it's an investment token, then do your research. Make sure you're getting in at a point that's going to be safe for you. We never want to encourage anybody to kind of just buy into whatever token somebody's talking about. Do your own research, and also on the gaming side, poker is fun. It's a great game. I love playing it, but it's one of those things where
same thing. Play it as a fun game and have fun with it. If it's something that you can't do, then please just like kind of watch over yourself and look at yourself and look at what you're doing and just make the smart decisions for yourself because we all want to just kind of grow together and be good together and no one wants to have to deal with any type of addictions or something like that. So if it's something that is a negative thing for you, then buy the token and hold on to the token. But we just want people to play and have fun, but we don't want to create an environment where people are just doing stuff that's negative for themselves. If that makes sense.
100%. And yeah, again, I'm not a financial advisor, so you really can't take your advice from me. All we're doing is we're sharing everything about SCP. And if you are looking at it as an investment, in my experience, always look for the right entry point. Do not buy in after an extreme pump unless it consolidates, is my game attack, right? But it could be different for anybody else. But do your due diligence, research a team, research a project, make sure that you believe in what you're investing in. Now, on the other hand, if you just like playing poker and you want to get involved with other Web3 people that also like playing poker, then really, whatever the chart's at really doesn't make a difference because the entry per game is a set number of tokens, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Right now it's a set number of tokens, but as the price, in the future, if the price goes up to a certain amount, then the level gets knocked down. But it's always going to be a set amount. So short answer, long yes.
Yep, and be responsible with it. Like Mikey was saying, gambling can get kind of ugly, and understand that there's a reason you're not playing poker on TV while millions of people are watching you, and that's probably because you're not at that level. So it's probably not going to pay the rent. So at this point, it's just for fun, like Mikey was saying. Okay. Anybody else? Niels, RJ, any closing statements?
Yeah, I'll go first. To close off, I want to invite everybody this coming weekend. Come join us, have fun. We do have special events that's going to happen starting this Friday. We have a free roll event that's going to start at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the Saturday event, we have two tournaments that's going to happen in Saturday. We have one that starts at 2 p.m. and the other one would start at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you can win like a ticket for you to join the main event, which is going to happen Sunday, which is the High Roll Sunday event. So come and join us, have fun. It's always nice to like sit down, have a sip of coffee, and play poker and make new friends.
Awesome. Niels?
Yeah, I think most things have been said. Thanks for having us, and also what RJ said. Just join the community and let's have a lot of fun together. And yeah, let's see where it ends.
Absolutely. And if you missed it in the past or you're just catching the end, please check out smartchain-poker.com. All the way at the bottom of their website page are the links to their Twitter, their Telegram, and then their white paper, which is on GitHub. So check them out, do your research, check out their platform. They are giving away free tokens for signing up and registering on their platform right now. So by all means, check it out, get your free tokens, try out the platform, see what you think. And, I'd love to hear in your, in the comments on this space, what you think of the platform. I think that'd be awesome. Also, want to thank you guys at SCP for joining us for our Thursday night live and in-person spaces. We try to bring different projects to the community. We get a lot of different listens throughout, the next 24 to 48 hours. So these spaces are always recorded. And then our man, Low Voltage, not only is he awesome at back rubs, but he can also put this on our YouTube channel so that it's always available. And we appreciate him so much for that. But yeah, genuinely, guys, thank you for joining us. And I'm excited, and we should talk about getting on YouTube and doing a live, gameplay scenario. I think that'd be kind of hot where, we get me and maybe we can get some of the other Heroes teams and some of you guys. We'll all sit at the same table and we'll play around. And, of course, if I'm sharing my screen, you'll all see my cards, but we can pretend you don't.
I won't look, I promise. Hey, thank you guys so much, man. Again, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you guys, and you have a great evening.
Yes, same. Bye-bye.
See.
All right.
Bye.
Good night.